Welcome, everyone, to the 2001 APBA Offshore World Championships coming to you from beautiful Key West, Florida. Hi, everyone. This is Vince Lipari on behalf of Jeff Girardi and the rest of the Freeze Frame video production crew. And this is the first time that the APBA has been back here in Key West for the World Championships in many, many years. Nearly 100 boats in all in these championships in classes Super Cat, Super Cat Light Triple Outboard, Super Cat Twin Outboard, Super V and Super V Light, also Factory 1 and 2, Outlaw A, B, and V, and performance classes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, Key West is the perfect place for these races. Offshore World Championships Powerboat Racing started its rich history in Key West in 1977 with Betty Cook, the first female to win a world title in any sport. She won the inaugural single race championship. Since then, many famous racers have praised the waters off the shores of Key West to be the most challenging of all offshore race courses. Key West is the southernmost city in the continental United States. From the ambiance and charm of the world-famous Key West lifestyles to the excitement and heart-stopping action of racing in Key West Harbor, fans will certainly have a memorable experience here this weekend. Now, we've already had race number 1. And two of the winners included Factory 1 MCS Activator and an Outlaw A scot-free. Now today's race number 2 of this event consists of Factory 2 Super V and Super V Light. Race number 3, the finale of this World Championship here in Key West, will feature Super Cat Light, Super Cat Triple Outboard, and Super Cat Twin Outboard. Now the dry pits and race village are at the Fort Zachary Taylor Park. Now the competitors for today's race are, first off, in Super V Light, Solarized, Fury, Extreme Stainless, and Vortec Extreme. In Factory 2, Virgin, Let's Play Racing, Treadwell Motorsports, another Treadwell Motorsports boat, also Herbert Hog's Breath Racing, Extra Lean, Talisman Racing, Hood's Quality, Speedwear, Snap-on Talking Tools, Twisted Sticks, Pipe Dream, also R&S Racing, Team Extreme, Twister, and Let's Play Racing. That's in Factory 2. In Super V, Genetics, Wellcraft Conseco, The Muscle, and Fountain Altronics. And those are your competitors in race number 2 for today. Now, the APBA officials include, first off, Mr. Michael Allweiss. He is the chairman. The CEO is Mr. Martin Sanborn. Mike Tomlinson, the chief referee, Decon's chief scorer, Jim Complin, safety director, Gary Rasmussen, operations director, also chief inspector Paul LeBrew, and the homologation director is Drew Korn. Now the sponsors for the APBA 2001 offshore racing season include American Express, Vortec Engines, Baja Racing, Liberty Coach, Lucas Oil Products, Mercury Racing, Kinetics, Formula Racing, Sunoco Racing Fuels, Sterling Performance, Speed Vision, also TNN, the national network, Volvo Penta, Don Q Cristal, Snap-on, High Tech, and many, many more. Now, the local sponsors for these World Championships here in Key West include the Hilton Key West Resort and Marina, the Key West Restaurant and Bar Association, also Hog's Breath Racing, Drambuie on Ice, also Sunrise Suites Resorts in Key West, also American Express Business Travel Services, the Florida Keys and Key West Tourist Developmental Council, Powerboat Racing, Sebago Water Sports, Beachcomber Jewelers, Budget Rent-A-Car, Benihana, Martha's Steaks and Seafoods, and many, many more local sponsors for these World Championships here in Key West. Now, Freeze Frame Video has some 24 onboard cameras for you for these events here in Key West. And for today's race, 6 onboard cameras, a camera on Extra Lean, 2 cameras, one on the Treadwell Motorsports boat and another one on the other Treadwell Motorsports boat. Also a camera on board Solarized, Wellcraft Conseco, and Team Virgin. 6 onboard cameras for you in this race number 2. Of course, these competitors will also be racing on Saturday, and the teams with the highest combined total for both races will be crowned your world champions. Very shortly, we will be airborne to bring you these 2001 APBA World Championships coming to you from beautiful Key West, Florida. All right, now as you can see, we are airborne here in Key West, Florida, over the Fort Zachary Taylor Park, or the dry pit area, where many of these big, beautiful machines are parked, being serviced, and raring to go here in race number 2. As you can see, the weather is cooperating. Beautiful weather here in Key West in this second race. Second race of 6 races here at these World Championships. All right, there you see the orange smoke telling us we're just moments away from the start. Nearly 100 boats in all competing in these World Championships this weekend. And now, of course, we see some of the boats leaving the milling area following the pace boat, and the lineup will soon begin. All right, the boat's now beginning to spread out, lining up behind the pace boat. We're going to go with the Super V start. We've got boats like Zenix, Fountain Electronics, the Muscle, Wellcraft, Conseco. And after we do the Super V, we'll come back and do Factory 2. Let's go on board Wellcraft Conseco.
Got everything where you want it? Yeah. Easy. There you go.
Great start for Wellcraft Conseco. Right now we're going to go with the Factory 2 start. Lots and lots of competitors in Factory 2 here at these World Championships in Key West. Let's Play Racing, Team Virgin, Twister, Team Extreme, R&S Racing, Pipe Dream, Twisted Six, Snap-on Talking Tools, both of the Treadwell Motorsports boats. Also Herbert Hodge, Breath, Extra Lean, Talisman Racing, Butch Quality Foods, Speedwear, lots and lots of competitors. And we've got a green flag now here at these World Championships in the Factory 2 start at the APBA World Championships in Key West. And going right to the immediate lead is Utz Quality Foods, followed by Team Extreme, Speedwear, and Extra Lean. Also coming into the picture, we've got Team Virgin and Twisted Sticks right in there as well. Also coming in on the inside, we've got Herbert Hodge Breath. Herbert Hodge Breath also right in the pack. Of course, Hodge Breath, a very popular local restaurant here in Key West. Herbert Hodge Breath, a 33-foot Scarab. Keith Herbert is the driver. Lee Murray is the throttle man. Herbert also the owner of Herbert Hodge Breath. Currently in 5th place in the national point standings out of 27 boats. Nice jump there. Herbert Hodge Breath, number 1 in Factory 2. Once again on board, we've got Keith Herbert, the driver, Lee Murray, the throttle man, and Steve Arapiza, the navigator. Hodge Breath, better than no breath at all. Number 1 in Factory 2.